Have you ever wondered that if a hole were drilled straight through the earth, where exactly would it come out on the other side? Imagine that science had the technology to drill such a hole. If we made a tunnel deep into the ground somewhere in India or Pakistan that passed completely through the earth, you might be surprised to learn that it would likely emerge in the ocean somewhere near Mexico or Argentina. The total distance through the planet would be about. Welcome back once again to another fascinating video. Many people have asked this question at least once in their lives. If humans can travel nearly 550 million kilometers to reach Mars, then why can't we drill a hole only 12,740 kilometers through our own planet? In this video, you will discover how deep humans have actually managed to drill into the Earth using modern technology, and what exists deep underground that makes even starting from the surface. A typical grave is usually dug to a depth of about 6 feet. Going deeper to around 13 feet, the tomb of the Egyptian king Tutankhamun, along with his treasure and mummy, was discovered after being buried for over 3,000 years. At about 20 feet underground, metal detectors can still locate buried metals beneath the soil. At roughly 40 feet, the Nile crocodile can dig a burrow of this depth, which is considered one of the deepest animal-made burrows. Around 65 feet underground lie the famous Paris catacombs beneath the city of Paris, France, where the remains of nearly 6 million people were placed centuries ago. At 170 feet below the surface, the world's deepest swimming pool exists. It is located in Dubai and is known as Deep Dive Dubai, containing about 15 million liters of water. At approximately 328 feet, nuclear waste is sometimes stored deep underground. At 346 feet, the deepest metro station in the world is located in Kiev, Ukraine, requiring several escalators to reach the surface. At 400 feet, this is roughly the maximum depth that tree roots can reach. A fig tree in South Africa has been recorded with roots this deep. At 720 feet, you would reach the bottom of the deepest river in the world, the Congo River in Africa. At 790 feet, the Seikan Tunnel in Japan, one of the deepest railway tunnels, connects two Japanese islands and runs beneath the seabed. At 958 feet, Norway's Ryfast Tunnel holds the record as one of the deepest road tunnels beneath the earth. Even if someone hid 1,000 feet underground, a powerful nuclear weapon such as the B-82 warhead could still destroy structures at that depth. At 1,286 feet, the deepest hand-dug water well exists in Woodingdean, England, which reportedly took many years to complete. At 1,980 feet, one of the deepest vertical cave shafts can be found in Slovenia. At 2,300 feet, 33 Chilean miners were trapped underground for 69 days before being rescued. At 3,180 feet, the famous Bingham Canyon copper mine exists, which is so large that the world's tallest skyscraper could fit inside it. At 5,387 feet, the bottom of the world's deepest lake, Lake Baikal in Russia, can be found. At 6,000 feet, you would reach the bottom of the Grand Canyon. At 6,213 feet, a unique musical concert once took place deep underground in a Canadian mine. At 7,200 feet, one of the deepest natural caves in the world exists in Georgia. At 10,300 feet, the bottom of the Moab Kotson mine in South Africa can be reached using an elevator that takes about 42 minutes to descend. At 13,120 feet, one of the deepest gold mines on Earth is located, where temperatures can reach 66 degrees Celsius at the bottom. Yet humans have drilled even deeper than this. The deepest artificial hole ever drilled into the earth is known as the Kola Superdeep borehole in Russia. This hole reached a depth of around 12 kilometers and was drilled in 1979. Scientists originally hoped to drill all the way toward the Earth's core, but after about 9 years of drilling, temperatures at the bottom reached approximately 180 degrees Celsius,
making it impossible for the equipment to continue. For comparison, the distance from the Earth's surface to its core is roughly 6,371 kilometers. That means humans have drilled only about 12 kilometers into the Earth, a tiny fraction of the total distance to the center of our planet.